Yes, alongside M13, back once again with the Renegade Master with the ill behavior, which is typical of alongside. But here we go. What? I don't even know what I'm going to play for you. I decided to start making this video because it's been too long since the last one, at least, I don't know, 48 hours maybe. And so here we are at home, and I'm just kind of chilling, thinking, I was just playing away on the guitar. And I always seem to pull this out now all the time because it's so comfortable to play. And I was trying different tunes and also thinking about the gigs coming up, because I'm up in Scotland Friday. So Friday is Greenock, yes, at Fenwick 47, I think is the name. It's not one I'm familiar with, but anyway, it's on the event page. And if you check out our group page, Monkey Business, you know, all the stuff's on there, the events, and on my music page. Well, anyway, so Greenock, yes, we are coming Friday. Unfortunately, Saturday now was Kilmarnock, and that festival's been cancelled. The promoters have pulled the whole festival. I presume is a poll ticket sales for the whole thing. But our event, which was at Fanny by Gaslight, now that it was too late. Inder had arranged something to cover for that day, so I have decided to come up on my own. Why not? I'm free anyway. Come up and do this gig, Fanny by Gaslight, on my Todd. Yeah, solo, because I'm good like that. I can do that solo thing. So, yeah, so if anybody, Kilmarnock, you're wandering around with a ticket in your hand, nowhere to go, you can come over to Fanny by Gaslight, and I'll play you some tunes. I'll play you this tune, in fact. If you turn up on the night, this is the tune I'll play for you. Very carefully. I could play this. So, in case you haven't guessed, that was Dear Prudence. No, it wasn't. No, it was not Dear Prudence. I'd never heard Dear Prudence before. And as much as people might say, yes, it knits it off Dear Prudence, I hadn't heard that Beatles tune before. It's just that it's a natural progression to play on the guitar. You know, if you're playing, it's easy to keep that root and keep these kind of pedal tone style. You know? And that's why it sounded like, but afterwards, obviously, I heard it and I said, yeah, I can understand why people said. But many years, people have been asking me about that tune, how to play it, and the guitar magazines, for some reason, they just don't take the time to actually ask, what did I play, what did I use? So I used a Rickenbacker V64, that George Harrison model, the Fire Glow Red. I don't know, sorry if there's any guitarists listening, watching. I know it might be boring for others, but anyway, for your information, it was on a V64, 360 V64 Rickenbacker. Hard to play, trust me, but the sound of it, you've heard it on Corpses and other tunes, it sounded fantastic. And it was detuned down to D, so I might look like I'm playing in A. There you go. Just to show you, that's where my fingering is, right there. And it's just a kind of descending pattern. See how that note keeps dropping down? The second time round. the chords are the A, which is a G really, in the tuning, with a root note that changes to the G. Get the cameras up there. I like that Jimi Hendrix kind of style of playing root notes, you know. You just put your thumb over the top. 5th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, 1st fret, 3rd fret. That's still an A or a G. Tune it, or it looks like an A. G. D with a 2nd fret root over there. I'm not going to show you that chord properly. There you go. I'm not playing the E string on that. There you go. And then it was just harmonics that I did on this. It's weird because I have to do these style of harmonics. It was that note. Which is, it's kind of around these kind of pentatonic things, but it's more of a, see, I'm a bit musically illiterate. Can't read or write music. I mean, I can write music, but you know what I mean. I can't notate. So that's the kind of, you know, scale it's moving around. So those kind of things. Is there any other bass line? I mean, I wrote the bass line in that tune, and I played the bass in the tune, which was just this. I'm kind of bouncing at the moment like this. That's why it sounds like that. I'll play it up here so you can see. Switches. Now, could I play the solo on this? That was it. Anyways, you got it. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed your little visit to what am I doing? I'm sharing. That's what I'm doing. All right, I'm sharing you a bit of guitar, a bit of you know, a my style unfinished monkey business tune, which we're playing. Inda and myself are playing on this tour, and obviously we've got Scotland to do, And we've got a Wigan show coming up at the Old Courts, Wigan. And oh yeah, it's a Birmingham show on the 13th, which I'm looking forward to. And that's at the Hare and Hounds. I think it's the 30th of December. That should be really cool. Really looking forward to that Birmingham show. Yes, there's a Manchester show. You know it. 28th of December. I promise you, it won't be like my birthday party. I won't have you all queuing up outside. That's my fault, that's sorry. But yeah, the 20th of December is Manchester, and you know that's, I mean, I know for a fact it's sold out almost right now. It's just that they're holding my ticket, so you could say it's kind of closer to selling out. So Manchester's difficult. But London's coming 25th, O2 Islington. Islington Academy, yeah, the Academy, O2 Academy Islington. That's on the 25th of Jan. So I hope, you know, you're already down south. You Southern Jessies. I didn't mean that, of course. What else can I play for you? Or is that enough? Was that one tune enough for you? I could play Corpses for you, I suppose. Would that be advisable? Yes, so people do ask me a lot about this tune and the chords in it. Obviously, when you hear on the record, it's detuned, sounds detuned, the guitar was detuned. It was probably down to D again. And yes, you can blame me if you think Ian's voice is too low on the album. It's my fault because I detuned my guitars. I like the tone of the guitars when they were lower. I was putting heavier strings on, and it was capoed on the 5th fret, but the chords were like an E minor shape. And a G, and then this F kind of shape with an open F major 7, I suppose it is. But you got to keep the melody going at the same time. Yes, she's got corpses in her mouth. Was it cornflakes in her mouth? I'm not quite sure. But on a lighter note, that's the chorus. The verse of the tune, as you know, sounds like this. Chorus I played for you. And probably the most iconic part of the guitar, I suppose, is that melody. So maybe, oh, thank you very much. I can see those hearts flying up there. Cheers. Nice one, thank you. It's so weird. But that melody is this. Yes, you're probably wondering about that chord, you guitarists. It's like an E7. I know it's called an E7, but the root is on the 4th fret there. You get a really nice, strange E7 chord with that. I mean, you probably know the name of it, all you studious types. But it goes from that A minor. There's that chord. So, apart from looking like a Puma advert, I'm not quite sure what else I'd like to play for you today. Maybe it's too much for mere mortals to handle, having my star and corpses thrown at you in one session. I'm only joking, of course. I was just showing you really that, you know, these songs, the beauty of it, I don't know where it comes from. It comes from me, and it comes from those lyrics. It comes from the whole ethos of what he's about, I suppose. And all I did was respond to that, you know, respond to his talent, his voice, charisma. And I just wanted something that matched, you know, it wasn't at his, I never believed that my guitar playing was at his level. But I tried, you know, I tried my best to get the guitar up there. So in the whole thing and the movement, you know, I had the melody in my head, his lyrics were going through my head, and that melody just came out that way, you know, to weave, kind of just weave in between it. And I wish I'd had this at the time by your motorcycle friends, Yamaha. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. What's it called? A Guitalele. Yes, this is it. I don't know if you can see in there. It does say Guitalele. See that? It is what it is, and it's very reasonable. So, have I told you enough about gigs? Have I shown you enough music for me to take my leave, as they say? The only other shows I'm thinking of that are left, there are no other shows left. Oh, Sunday, this Sunday, Northern Guitar shows coming at you. I'm at Aintree Racecourse on Sunday. I'll probably play around, I hope, around 1 o'clock. So if any of you folk are coming from Merseyside or Manchester or wherever, you know, around, I'll be at the guitar show this Sunday, pretending I can play really fast or something. I don't know. I'll be doing something anyway, trying to entertain and sharing some of my kind of idea of what I call this Desi guitar style. A few people asking me, what's this Desi guitar thing about, mate? And it's just about creating your own style of guitar playing. And I just thought the way I play in the scales and the way that I move notes is very Indian, or let's not call it Indian, let's say South Asian in approach. You know, like, for instance, we use the blues scale, yeah? So, yeah, the blues scale you all know. You know, you all recognize those kind of sounds. Yeah, it's all based around that, but when I play it, it always seems to sound different. Exactly the same notes, in case you're wondering. But it sounds that way. So anyway, the point was, I call it a Desi guitar style. Desi is a Punjabi word. Maybe it isn't Punjabi, but it is used in Punjabi. It definitely is. Meaning kind of like, you know, home style, home cooking, traditional, words like that. Your own, you know, culture, tradition. The word Desi, so I put Desi with guitar to say this is my own home style cooking on the guitar, so to speak. Now I'll stop making an idiot of myself, and I'm gonna go. So it's really cool to see. It's strange that, you know, on this on the not on the laptop, but on the computer, I can see people logging on, and if I take a close look, I can see Tom Weir, Tommy Roberts, Kevin Walls, Sheikh Tawfiq, Paul, the mate Paul from Wrexham. Nice one, mate. Nice one, mate. Gerard, yep. There's a few heads on here I can see constantly. I mean, this is what I see on YouTube and stuff, like, you know, the guy's like talking on the video, and he's looking down the side there and going, "Oh, hello, Lloyd Wright." So, and Lloyd Wright says, "Nice guitar." Lloyd Wright says, "Nice guitar." You better believe it, mate. This is one of the best guitars I've ever had, and probably cost the least. I'm loving it. I mean, it's the only reason I'm actually sat here making this video. And I've never done this before, as you well know. I've done other videos and kind of you've watched and probably bored you. And but now actually playing something, because the guitar made me sit down and go, "Oh, I'll switch on this Facebook Live and try a stream." So what can I play you out with? I don't know. I'm playing in at the entry race course on Sunday for the guitar show. I may as well play you something from Merseyside, eh? What a beautiful tune that is, eh? Which reminds me, the Monkey Business tour is going on a cruise as well. So some of you might know already, there's a cruise in March by Shine On. I can't remember the dates, between like 15th to the 17th. And myself and Inda are on it. And so are some of the cast boys will be on it. I know my mate John's on it, John Power. So it's got to be, that's going to be a top buzz. Yeah. It's going to be mint. Looking forward to it. And seeing some of you folk as well, if you bought tickets for that cruise. It goes out to Amsterdam, I believe, from Hull to Amsterdam. Yeah. So I think it's time for Alongside M13 to sign out. And thanks for logging on. Thanks for sticking around, listening to me waffle and having a nosy around my little room. And all that, and that's my mum and dad, by the way. My dad passed on in 2006, but that's my best picture of him. And also this I got to show you in a corner here. I don't know if I can move this. Yes, I can. That I was touring in, dare I say, because people are going to think I was there for other reasons. I was touring in Syria with the British Council. And when we did a show in Damascus, was it Damascus? No, I've got it wrong. This is actually from, I get confused with some of the tours I've done. It was in Libya, well, not a tour of duty, but anyway, it was a tour in Libya, and this was, I've done it again. It was from Syria, and it was in Damascus. And it was the son of this diplomat who came to see us play, myself and Dal, and he presented us with our names in a painting, because he was an art student, and that's my name. Sorry, I can't do it in reverse. That's it. That's my name with a guitar. Can you see the guitar head as well in there, in Arabic, with a guitar picture in it? And presented us with that, which was Well, what can I say? I'm flattered. So, allora, I must sign off because not only am I running out of things to say, I can feel I'm making a fool of myself, which is quite often. So, nice to hear. Well, I can hear from you there on the side. I can see what you've written, and I hope you enjoyed my tunes. Well, partially my tunes. It was nice sharing this kind of stuff with you. I gotta say, you know, I enjoy doing these videos, and as long as you don't mind, I'll keep making these videos and sharing little intimate bits, even into the music in depth if you want. And just generally, you know, it's nice to have you for company when I'm out gigging, because normally you wouldn't do that, you know, not have this kind of means of taking you along to the gig, the dressing room, another city, another town, or what's going on here, what's going on there. And quite like that, yeah. So, alongside M13, signing out.